Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good day to you, wherever you're at, actually, I should say. And welcome to the stream. My name is Troubleclef2187, and today I'm going to be working on trying to get this finished up, if not, or try to get some progress on this, if not finish it up, but we'll see. I can already tell that my brain is struggling a little bit to come up with words, so this will be quite interesting. If you've been here before, you'll notice that I took off the tape. It was so bubbled. It was like a little pillow, and I feel like I will actually be able to get more done with it like this than with it all bubbled. So I need to just figure out what I'm doing wrong with this, with the next painting, and do it off stream. Figure out why I'm ending up with, in spite of my best efforts, with a little warped, wrinkled thing instead of a nice picture. But let us get into it. Let me get my ink and my brushes, and we'll start. I'm planning on starting to fill in the dark parts of the playing cards first. Hello, Matt Barpiz. Welcome in. Good to see you. How did I make that? Lots of hard work and tears. Hi, Penguin. How's it going? I forgot my my reference photos are showing up. I think I don't want my reference photos to show up right now. There we go. Yeah, I made this, I sketched it out, and then I inked over it with my ink pens, and then the background was made with India ink, and that's what I'm going to use to paint the rest of it. So, without further ado, let's get on with the painting. You're doing good, and the background is looking good. I'm glad you're doing well, and thank you very much. I want to add a little bit of texture to it if I can, to make it look a little bit more like velvet. But it is pretty cool, I gotta say. I do like the coolness factor of it. Yeah, I hope you think it looks fine the way it is. I'll see. I might try adding a shadow and see how that goes. I'll try adding the shadow of the playing cards and see how it interacts with that sort of background, and then we'll go on from there. Okay. You've got all your sewing stuff in a bucket. Your bucket of sewing stuff is the best. Ellie has a good streaming title. You'll have to check it out. Yeah, I noticed Ellie went live. Wow. Ellie went live seconds after I did, and I was frustrated because I assumed he wasn't streaming today because he didn't do his morning stream, and usually he starts a little bit earlier. So I was like, he must not be streaming today. So I set up my stream earlier than normal, and he started streaming, and I was like, gosh dang it. But I'm not planning on doing a super long stream today. We'll see. So, possibly we'll be able to raid him. Because if he's playing Pokemon, that'll take a while. I mean, he's probably not going to do the whole thing today, but it's, yeah, it takes a long time. I've always been kind of interested in Pokemon because a lot of them are cute or cool, but I've never actually done anything with it. I had a short stint where I tried out Pokemon Go when everyone was doing it, but with no background in Pokemon, I just didn't get as much out of it as other people did. And I always end up deleting games off my phone because I can get very distracted by them. So, we never ended up getting very far with that, but I've always been interested. Don't know why I've never played it. You're back. Welcome back, Penguin. You're welcome to stay in Ellie's stream if you want to. You're by no means required to stay here, but I appreciate that you are. Your English is not very good. Sorry if I don't understand. You're just fine. I think your English is great. The thing looks very good. Thank you very much. Very talented. I appreciate it. Pokemon Go is it's a game on your phone that's based off of the Pokemon franchise, where you can go around to different places in real life, and each different place in real life, kind of like a map, you can go to different places, collect different Pokemon based off of the other games that they have. He's playing Pokemon, yeah. Because he said he would, last stream. Oh, by the way, if you guys don't know who Ellie is, he's a streamer who is also my friend. He's awesome. He's very supportive of me as a creator. He's just a really awesome guy. So, and he's streaming Pokemon right now, so you are encouraged to go check him out. He's a really awesome dude. I'm better. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. He tricked you into thinking it was cute, fluffy animals, but it was Pokemon? I mean, Pokemon are cute. There's some really cute ones. I was looking through the Pokédex the other day, someone asked, like, a general question on one of the Discord servers I'm on. What's your favorite Pokemon? And I was like, I don't know. I'd have to look at them all for purely aesthetic reasons. So I was looking around and they were all so cute. You have it. Your little buddy who goes on adventures with you is a Sylveon. Sylveon. Cool. Named Bloom after a Wings character. You named all your Eevee evolutions after Wings characters. That's really cool. That sounds very awesome. You love Sylveon. It's your favorite. That's awesome. I've already forgotten all the names, but when I was looking, I mean, I didn't surprise myself at all. They were all either like flower creatures, fairy types, or dragon types that were all my favorite. Like grass types, fairy types, or dragon types. There was one that was my special favorite. That was like, it starts with a D, not a D, a V, but I can't remember exactly what it's called. But it was just this deer that had shiny horns and was really, really cool. I think it was like Vulpix or something, but don't quote me on that because I can't remember. But there's lots of really cute, really cool Pokemon. I've always been a fan of Ponyta. Just super duper adorable. Rapidash is cool, but Ponyta's just so cute. It's a fairy type and it has little bows. That's so cute. Got a Sylveon hoodie on your character and shoes. You can name all the Eevee evolutions. Vulpix is a three-tailed fox. Oh, not Vulpix then. I don't remember. I'd have to look it up. Let me see if I can find it really fast. Except my computer does not want to. Oh, it didn't even start with a B. Xerneas. Xerneas was my favorite one. You love Ponyta? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Good, because I don't, to be frank. But yeah, it was Xerneas. Very, very cool. Just very, very cool Pokemon. You're working on drawing with 3 dimensions, and you can't get the length right. How do I make a 3-dimensional drawing? Oh, that's a hard thing to explain in one bit. I mean, if you're thinking about, like, this playing card is flat on the ground, this one that I'm pointing to with my brush. This one is kind of tilted, like I'm kind of holding it at an angle like that. Like one of them's flat and the other one's kind of tilted. And the way that I implied that was with the slanted lines. Oh no! Oh, biscuit makers. Oh. No, oh, my dog is throwing up. Amazing. Ah. Max, leave it. Alright. I'm gonna do a be right back. I'm gonna clean up this barf so I don't step in it later and so it doesn't soak into my carpet. And then we'll come back and we'll try to see what to do with this. But this part's supposed to be white, so I don't know what to do. White out would mess with the textures, so I don't know. We'll be right back and then we'll try to see if we can fix it. Alright, I'm back. Lesson learned, never point at your paper with a brush loaded with straight ink. Kind of curious to see if I add water to it, if it'll dissolve it, or if it's been too much time. It's been too long. Everything's going wrong? Yeah. It's definitely one of those, let's test. Oh, sorry. Forgot to change my theme. Thank you. There you go, as you can see. Definitely one of those days when I'm having to work on being patient and keep going even when things go wrong. I was already a little bit stressed out before this stream, and I was trying to make myself stream anyways. And now I got the dog barf cleaned up. That was just bad timing. But I don't know what to do about this. Genuinely don't have any ideas. Bit bad for me, I'm sorry. Thank you. Yeah, whiteout doesn't work. You'd be able to see it from a mile away. White paint's the same. You wouldn't be able to match the texture of the paper or the color. Make the hand blue and that part of the card light blue. That's a good idea, but this particular series of paintings that I'm doing they're all grayscale. All of them are grayscale, with either gold or silver accents. So I unfortunately cannot use other colors to help mask it. Make it abstract. That would be cool, but again, this is more of a realistic type of drawings that I'm doing. But those are very good ideas, and I appreciate it. Gluing a piece of paper on top, that wouldn't help very much either. Make it part of the design. That's also a good idea, but because it's on the hand as well as the card, it's gonna be a lot harder. I don't have to if I don't want to stream. I do want to stream, but I don't know. I don't know what to do about this. I don't know if I can salvage it. That's the thing. I don't know if I can. We'll see. We'll troubleshoot for a little bit, and then if we need to, we can do something else, like a digital drawing instead. I don't know, the standard playing card, pretty much every playing card has that space here, that white space. Just not sure what to do about that. I'm just gonna keep painting the rest of it while I think about it. I put too much work into it to give up now and start over. I'm tempted to start over, to be honest, but it was so hard to draw these kings, I don't want to draw them again. If I could think of a way that I could trace it, I would. But I don't think there's a way. I don't think my light table would show through. Turn it into a die? Maybe. Maybe. It's a good idea, but we'll see. Honestly, that just feels painful to me. The reason I hesitate is just because I know what it feels like to hit your hand with dice, and that mental image just makes me feel like I'm hitting my hand. Where did I put my light table when I moved? I have a light table. I don't remember exactly where I put it. Let me check my art bin real fast. Light table. Organized my new room so well, I don't know where anything is anymore. It's in here, isn't it? Pretty sure it's in here. Excuse me, Max. Max. Your snoot is very in the way, sir. Here to follow. Who was that follow? Matt, thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. And Penguin, thanks for saying thanks for the follow. Since I was MIA for a moment. Your poor hand and head has hit many things. Same. You love Max so much. I do too. I do too, even when he throws up on my bed. Max, leave it. Now, I need to find a long enough cord. Sorry for the hand. I need to find a long enough cord to plug it in just to see if it shines through. Oh, hold on. I do have a long enough cord, I just need to get it out. Kidding. None of my cords are long enough. Oh gosh. Okay, we're gonna use a janky setup. Such a cutie. You forgot to show you that Pepper squeaks. Ooh. Pepper's one of your penguin plushies. How do I say what I'm making? Which part? The painting itself, or what I'm trying to do with my chords here? Dibujo. Oh, I'm trying to remember back to Spanish class. I'm bad with English words, let alone Spanish words. But that's what I thought. Okay, so it is so dibujo is drawing. A drawing. So I'm making a drawing, but specifically I'm painting. I don't remember what the Spanish word for painting is, unfortunately. I'm very bad with words, and it's been a long time since high school Spanish class. But yes, I'm making a painting. Inking, yeah. I'm painting with something called ink, which is this black stuff here. Pintando? Quite possibly. I mean, you would know best. I would not know. Why is it all... Why are you the wrong way? Why are you being this way? I'm a professional streamer, guys. I'm professional. I don't hear in my face, but I love you. But that does not change the fact that you are indeed in my face. Very professional, I know. Excuse me, Max. I was pointing at my painting, so I got paint on the part that needs not paint. Now I'm fumbling with cords and stuff, and oh, it's a grand time. I'm a professional. Almost as professional as you. Streaming is hard, man. Especially when you're doing it by yourself. Like, some people have teams and stuff to help them set up and all that. I just got me. And my little homemade setup here. Let me move this, because that's kind of looking like it wants to fall. Okay. Here's this. If I get another piece of paper, will I be able to see through it? Wait. I can. I can see through it. This means setting us back a ways, but I can see through it. And I think this is the best option, is to trace the painting onto a new paper and try again. So let's do that, shall we? I'm going to use some of my paint tape to tape these two pieces together so that it doesn't wiggle so much, because if it wiggles, that's a problem. It's very bright. I'm sorry. You just get to stare at brightness. Went to Ellie's stream to see if Fanny was there. She was not. You miss her greatly. Aw, man. I'm sorry. this book to help me kind of squish it down. It's my calculus book from when I was in college. Don't ask me why I still have it. I could not tell you. Okay. That should be good enough to keep us pretty much together. Okay. It's kind of scary having to re-ink it, but here we go. Let's try it. You believe in me, I got this. Thank you very much, Penguin. I appreciate it. I'm glad this did not happen after I'd already done a whole bunch of painting. And this way I can do the thing that I forgot to do last time, which is not draw where there's supposed to be the white part. Hey Vane, how's it going? What am I doing? I messed up. I made a mistake, so now I have to fix it. So we're tracing it because you see this spot, this line right here. I was pointing at my paper with my wet paintbrush, trying to help explain something, and then I drew on it and I couldn't get rid of it. I'm using an iPad to trace. This is a light table. So I've taped my two paintings together. Here's the one that I had been working on underneath, and here's the new one that I'm going to trace. And then this is just my light table so that I can see what's on the bottom, so that I can trace it. No, I don't own an iPad actually. I wish I did, but I do not at the moment own an iPad. iPad would be fun for drawing though. White marker exists and so does whiteout. However, the whiteness of the whiteout and the whiteness of the marker and the whiteness of paint, if I used white paint, all of them would clash with the picture and be super, super obvious, unfortunately. So we brainstormed a lot, and retracing is definitely the best way to go. I should use salt to get the texture I want for the background. Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that idea. I think I shall take that idea and make it my own. I shall use that idea. Well, that was an exciting start to the stream, but I appreciate everyone for sticking with your idea. All yours? Nah, I'm stealing it. Sorry. It's why you always gotta patent your ideas before someone steals them. Just kidding. How's this? Penguin, may I borrow your idea? I promise I'll give it back. You have to go, but if you can, you'll come back. All right, thanks for stopping in, Matt. Bye. When I get channel points, I should get fairy orbs. Oh, that would be cool. Fairy orbs would be cool. Light bulbs also is something that I was considering because, you know, moth. And yeah, that's a good idea. Fairy in a jar. Yeah, that'd be cool. Moth light or something with moths. Yeah. If I just came up with a cute idea for like a story or something, I don't know. If I ever get a boyfriend, maybe I'll make him do this. But wouldn't it be cute if a moth fairy fell in love with a firefly fairy? Wouldn't that be adorable? Just like, like, they love each other for each other, of course, but, you know, moths love lights, and fireflies light up. I think it would be cute. If I ever get a boyfriend and he ever shows up on my channel, I'll have him be my firefly. You can definitely force your partner to do so many things. Comes with you. Yeah, definitely. Like, just planning a wedding, like, but are you sure we can't do a lightsaber duel as our first dance? Like, are you certain? Of course we'll do a first dance too, but like, can we start with a lightsaber battle? I've seen that before on like videos. Like I've seen a video of a couple doing a lightsaber battle as their first dance sort of thing, and then the dad comes in and he has to duel the groom to get the girl's hand, and it's very sweet. It would be Star Wars themed, yeah. I think in a wedding I wouldn't actually do Star Wars. I'd want it to be super romantic, but like I definitely would be the sort of wife or someone that would come home and just like be hiding somewhere in the house with a lightsaber or a Nerf gun, and have a second one for the husband, and just like, loser cooks dinner. You're gonna try to sleep while watching. Hope I'm okay with that. Of course I'm okay with that. My stream it's really nice for falling asleep too, I think. I hope you sleep well. If he likes me, you hope he might. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna have to know what he's getting into. I'm not one to hide things. Like, he's gotta know. I was gonna try to just trace the outside of the K's, but honestly, it wasn't working as well as I would have liked, so back we go to just kind of basing the K's off of, like, not basing it off of, but having all the lines in there. if you and your partner shared a bed ever, they'd have to share it with penguins. Just have like shelves all around your bed. It's just like a boat in a sea of penguins. You meet someone you've not seen in forever, and the only thing they remembered about you was you liked penguins. Oh man. I mean, of all the things to be remembered for, though, that's pretty fun, right? You do love penguins. But that is really funny. Penguin photos as well. Bookshelf with penguin books, yes. You hope he cannot escape, Mama. Payne, I thought you were gonna fall asleep. What are you doing? Chatting. Vibes. Yes. You do? Thought so, wanted to make sure. Yeah. Don't know why I read that out loud. That wasn't for me, but anyways. I'm sort of just in like text-to-speech mode with chat. And sometimes I forget, like, I don't have to read everything. I can, like, not read some of it. And it would be fine. Fine. You wish you were more like that. You need to do that. It's hard to do, especially when you're drawing. Sometimes I can get a little bit overwhelmed just like trying to look at draw, look at chat, look at draw, look at chat, look at draw, look at chat. It's hard for you to read big blocks of text. Me too. I always have to sit down and chat's a little bit easier because they're not like super big, and my chat is thin. I have it thin instead of like big and wide. Big and wide is harder. Thinner is easier for me. Also bullet points, like broken up, and chat has a lot of like sometimes they're big blocks of text if people like me are in chat and they write too much. But generally they're broken up pretty nicely, which I really appreciate because that makes it nicer for me. You love bullet points? Yeah, they're just easier to absorb. I learned that while I was being forced to do a ton of trainings for work, and just kind of like, this training was fine because it had bullet points and only a little bit of text per page because it was a PowerPoint, but this training was just straight text for pages and pages, and I'm like, please stop. Please release me, free me. I am not talking a ton. I'm very, very focused. There's a penguin mobster and your singing monster is named Pango. Aw. Did you say penguin? Yes, she did. Feel if Pango was a name. Pango's a cute name. I need to be focused. I do. I'm laser focused right now because there's so many tiny details and they're a little on the hard side to see. So I'm trying to be really careful and not have to, I don't know, redo another painting. It's not redoing the painting, it's just redoing the drawing. Just stop being dramatic about it. But still, you know, that was a couple hours of work. So, makes sense that I don't want to have to do it again. That was vexing. But I'm glad I have a light table because, yeah, I genuinely could not think of a good solution for our dilemma. Once you got a game where you had to take care of things, you had to bathe them, you wanted to see what would happen if you starved them. Nothing happened. You thought they would die. It depends on the game you're playing. Some games will be like, oh, you didn't feed your pet. Your pet's very hungry. It's very unhappy right now. And other pets are like, you have to start over because you just killed your animal. Or your pet, or whatever it was. You did some My Singing Monsters on your YouTube channel? Awesome. The lighting for this is kind of bad. Most of the light's coming from underneath, so everything else looks really dark by comparison. It's not super interesting to watch, but I'll try to get it done fast-ish. Don't want to rush it. Temptation is to rush it, and then you get a sloppy job, but I'll try not to. Try very hard not to. You've such joy to watch them starve. Oh gosh. That's a bit concerning. Why is it sometimes you want to eat random things? There are many reasons why people feel an urge to watch random things. Why Fanny is nicer. You like watching animals starve. In games. In games. I mean, other people like murder in games, so you're better than that. I mean, it's technically murder, but it's not murder of people. So it's arguably a little bit better, but not really though. You just try to eat a random container. I mean, it is incredibly common, and I don't know why, for people to just put random things in their mouths. I do it with alarming frequency. If any of you guys watch Grian Hermitcraft, this feels like his episode in season 9, 0 progress, because I've made absolutely no progress. Hey Silvercat, welcome in! Welcome to the stream. So, since you just got in, I'll explain. I messed up on my painting in a way that I could not recover from. I was pointing with the business end of my paintbrush, loaded with paint, and I made this line right here. And since this part is supposed to be pure white, and this part will be some kind of skin color in black and white, but it's going to be, you know, even dark skin even very dark skin would not cover up a pure black streak. So I couldn't think of a way to fix it that would make this painting still look good. So we're just tracing it. I found my light table and we're just tracing it, and we're gonna start over. But so that's why you can't see very well, is because of the light table. I know that's not an iPad, it's a light table. Your last crush. You went to a feeding zoo, tried to give her some food to feed them, but you wanted them to starve. Oh no. I mean, they won't starve at a petting zoo. They're gonna be fed by other people. Sometimes when you get really upset, you go back to sucking on your fingers. Bad habit, but if you don't, you'll get drool everywhere. Aw, man. Oh no, it looks great. Thank you, Silvercat. I appreciate it. Focus mode. I need to start telling more stories. I've honestly been very tired lately. I've been getting streams in, which is good, but I've been very, very tired. My detail work is outstanding. Thank you very much, Silvercat. I appreciate it. You got to pet alpacas, so you had a good time. For some reason you thought that was cute. Alpacas are adorable. My aunt actually has 2 alpacas, and if you get to pet them, it is the best day of your life, because as soon as you stick out your hand, they're just like, and they just flee. They just run far away from you. You're like, oh. Oh boy. Face has a lot of details that I'm not looking forward to having to replicate. Guess I should put it straight up so that at least my muscle memory can help me. Glorious mustache. Oh, the alpacas weren't the cute thing. Your crush driving the animals was the cute thing. Oh, golly. For your birthday one year, you went to an alpaca farm. So much fun and so many alpacas. I bet. That sounds awesome. Mustache. I know. I'm having a hard time seeing this face, to be honest. It's like a little on the far away side, a little on the blurry side. I can't tell what I did where. My hair gets in the frame, I apologize. I'm like so close to my paper so that I can actually attempt to see it. Well, it doesn't look how it used to. It's not quite as good, but it's okay. It's fine. I'll do the face with this one first. Get the hard part out of the way. Something, anyways. Looking good, though. Thank you. Without the pupils, he looks possessed. I mean, anyone without their pupils looks kind of possessed, right? I love the fact that it's taken me an hour to screw up and get less far than I did yesterday. I love how it took me an hour to undo all the work that I did yesterday and slowly try to catch up. clovers. I don't know why their crowns are the same. I mean, makes sense that this guy's has the, they're not clovers, they're not spades, clubs. This guy's hat has the clubs, and that makes sense. But this guy's hat also has clubs, and that does not make sense. But it's okay. At least I did not give up, though. Yeah, that's right. I didn't give up. I wanted to, but I didn't. Sometimes it's good to take breaks, and sometimes it's good to push through. And sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. Or sometimes it's hard to tell when what is appropriate. I struggle with that sometimes. It's like, do I push myself to do this thing? Or do I actually need a break? So, since we're drawing cards... Oh, wait. Trouble. Fanny would yell at you for this, but you forgot to eat. You only ate at 11. Then you remembered at 4, but close to dinner, so you cannot eat. And then dinner came later and later. Oh, gosh. Penguin, you need to eat food. Thank you so much for the follow, Silver Cat. Sorry, I was in the middle of one thing and had to transition my thought over after finishing that thought, but I really appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. It's very, very kind. But yeah, Penguin, you need to eat food. Eat food. Alright, since we are drawing playing cards. Oh, you ate at 7? Okay, so you ate at 11 and you ate at 7. But that's not bad. That's pretty good. You missed breakfast, but you still got food in you. I'm good, thank you, Silver. It's bad. I mean, skipping breakfast isn't great, but you ate 2 full meals today, and that's pretty good. You forget to eat on the weekends. Yeah, eating without a schedule can be hard sometimes. So you just aren't aware of what time it is, and then it's like, oh, it is not eating time anymore, it's past eating time. What happened? Oh, you were shaking badly? Okay, that's not good. That means you definitely need to eat some food. Dang. Alright, since we're drawing playing cards, I think I've interrupted myself from this train of thought so many times. But since we're drawing playing cards, what is everyone's favorite card game? Or board game if you do not play card games. Or video game if you do not play board games. You had broccoli, but it was bad. Then bread, but it was bad. Then crackers. Oh my gosh. You ate a full meal for dinner? Yeah, you might have. Oh gosh. Penguin, eat food. Eat good food. You'd even go have a snack right now if you want to. The good thing about getting to undo this or redo this part is I got to fix this one because this one looked so bad on the other one. I messed it up and now I get to fix it and I'm happy about that. That's hard. Yeah. Take your time, think about it. I'd love to hear what everyone's favorite games are. You feel better now? I'm glad. Happy Little Accident. I've never heard of that game before. Or maybe I have and I can't remember. I'm gonna look it up. Happy Little Accidents. That's not a game. You were quoting Bob Ross, huh? You like to play King in the Corner with your Nana? That was fun. Aw, that's so sweet. I feel kind of dumb now, thinking that you were saying a game, but you were actually referencing Bob Ross. And that's silly of me, but it's fine. Sometimes I'm a bit silly. And it's fine. So many tiny little details to redraw. Part of me is like, I want a short stream today to keep my sanity. And the other part of me is like, I want to finish this today, so extra long stream, and I don't know which one will win. Probably short stream for sanity, because honestly my head hurts, and I'm feeling like I don't want to do this for too long. So we'll probably try to get to the 2-hour mark and then end. I've been going over 2 hours a lot lately, but I think I'm gonna not do that today. You have so many games, it's hard to choose one. It is hard to choose favorite games. I'd say my favorite card game is Nothing. It's a really, really fun game where you have 9 cards in front of you, and it's in it's in 3x3, 3 rows, 3 columns, and they're all turned over, and your job is to replace them all by the end of the game with the lowest cards possible. So aces are 1, kings are 0, jokers are -1, and whoever has the lowest score at the end of multiple rounds wins. The game ends when somebody goes over 100 points, which you're like, wow, that would take a long time. It doesn't really. If you don't get all your cards turned over before everyone else gets their cards turned over, or something like that, or you get stuck with like some queens, which are 10 points each, it can add up real fast. I mean, if you were trying real hard, you could get 90 points in one round. There's definitely been times when I've gotten 40 points in a single round, or 50 even. But the fun twist of that game is, if you get exactly 100, you go back down to 0. So it's a very fun game, but if you go over, then the game's over and you lose. So it's a really fun card game. I also really like, this isn't played with traditional cards, but it is still technically a card game. I like 5 Crowns. It's a super fun game where you're trying to make either sets of numbers or runs of different kinds of cards. Like, you can have either sets of the same card but a different suit, like a bunch of kings, or you can make runs which are the same suit and then numerical order, so like 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6, or 10 Jack Queen, and then each round a different number is wild, and it's really, really fun. My favorite game overall, it's a board game. It's called Wingspan, and you basically collect birds, and it's so cool. It's such a pretty game. The artwork is amazing, and the gameplay is also amazing. There's a lot to keep track of, but for some reason, it just works really well with the way my brain works. Uno's your favorite, your family's very harsh with it. You have the game, it's amazing. You have Wingspan, that's awesome. Wingspan is so much my favorite. Your family is super competitive over Quiddler. I'm not familiar with that game, Quiddler. Huh. Once your brother had to get extra eggs and even more eggs. So many eggs is so many delicious crunchable eggs. Sorry, that was my impromptu Gollum impression. Woo. Oh, it's a word game. Cool. I've never been super good at word games, I'll be honest. Sounds like fun, though. My mom's side of the family gets super competitive over Scrabble. I have never even been able to come close to winning a game with them because they're all so good at it, and I'm so trash. I'm not good at word games. I'm good at resource management games, like Settlers of Catan or you guys are responding to my Gollum impression. Yeah, you love the impression. Yeah, it's one of the impressions that not many people know that I can do, because if you look at me or you even hear me, you see my online presence, you see me in real life, you're like, this, woman cannot do Gollum impression. It's not what you think, but I can do Gollum impression. Yeah, sorry for your ears, my friends. There are a few impressions that I can do that I'm like, I don't know if I'm happy about this or embarrassed about this. And that would include Gollum and Jar Jar Binks especially. I can do a killer Jar Jar Binks. And I hate it. He is my least favorite character in the entire Star Wars universe. And I hate the fact that I can impersonate him so well. You've heard it before? When have you heard it before? When have I done my Gollum voice? Do I do it without noticing? You love it every time? Oh gosh, how many times have I done it? Now I'm second guessing myself so hard. It was perfect? Oh good. I'm glad you approve. I was telling a story earlier and I forgot what it was, so it's fine. I'm not going to say if I don't remember it, it's not important, because that's not true. But, oh, the first time you came into the stream? Oh, gosh. Welcome to my stream, my precious. What a way to welcome you. I'm sorry. You can make your voice go super high, but your natural voice is almost as low as it gets. Is the music high for anyone else? I feel like it's a little high for me. I'm gonna turn it down just a smidge. Just a smidgen. There we go. I don't want to drown it out, but I feel like I'm shouting over the music. And I'm looking at my audio levels, and they were about the same, so I don't want to have to shout over it. You already knew me at that point, but we weren't so close as we are now. That's true. Silvercat, is about your going high and going low. I've actually experimented a few times with how low my voice can go, and I'm not gonna say that I can do a Corpse Husband impression, but I can remind myself of Corpse Husband with my vocal frag, and it's really funny, because it's like, I can't go that low, but I can kind of make it seem like I'm going that low with my vocal frag. Do I think your voice is high or low? I think it was on the higher side. It was a really sweet voice. Really nice voice. I really liked it. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's super low. You can do a killer anime child impression? Oh my goodness. That's what Fanny said about your voice. Yeah. It's not like ridiculously high like a chipmunk, but it is a very lovely higher voice. Speaking of chipmunks, I can also do a chipmunk impression, like Alvin and the Chipmunks. And it's like funny that my Jar Jar Binks impression, my Stitch impression, because I can do a Stitch impression, my Alvin and the Chipmunks impression, and my Gollum impression use the same muscles in my voice. You hate Alvin and the Chipmunks? They are quite annoying, to be honest. I would never listen to the music for fun. They make you angry. They make you an angel. You can go down deep and turn into a demon. Oh gosh. Voice impressions are fun. Even if you're like not amazing at them, it's fun to just be like, I'm gonna turn my voice into something else. Something that I do a lot is accents, and unfortunately, I subconsciously mimic accents when I'm talking to people, which can make things really awkward. Hi, Zenarth! Welcome in! Good to see you. It's Jelly. It's a jelly sticker. That's so cute. It really surprises people. Oh gosh. I bet it would. Just like talking with you and then suddenly just, your voice goes super deep like a demon. That's not a very good one. It's better to do deep voices. For women, it's better to do with vocal frag, where you sort of just kind of just like down there. It sounds so much lower than it actually is, versus like trying to make your voice go as deep as it can, because it doesn't sound very good. Anyways, got gifted a Scar sub during the charity stream. That's awesome. It's so deep. I know, but it's not actually that deep. It's just the vocal frag. And you can hear that I even use the vocal frag a little bit while I'm talking, like sort of like ah. But then you just go like ah. Noises with treble. Awesome. You might fall asleep if you're going to be honest because you're sick. Oh, I'm sorry you're sick. You're going to chill here. No worries, Zenarth. If you want to stay, you're welcome to stay. If you want to go, you're welcome to go. I'm sorry you're sick, though. I hope you get good rest tonight and feel better soon. You should do the demon voice on your next stream to scare Fanny. That's awesome. You clean the bathroom now, your hands smell like a toilet. You should probably wash your hands. Or maybe like, I don't know, wash your hands with good smelling soap. That happens. My hands do smell a bit when I clean the bathroom, but usually they smell like the cleaning supplies. Not necessarily the toilet. Doesn't go away, you tried? No. Put on some smelly lotion. Some really good smelly lotion. Nothing else there? Okay, good. Do. You're gonna head to bed now. Have fun. Thank you for stopping by, Silver. I really appreciate that you came in. Hopefully you can catch me another time. Yeah, of course. I hope so too. Really appreciate it that you that you stopped by. You cleaned it hours ago? Oh man, I'm sorry. That stinks. Strong scents make your head hurt and you hate the feeling of lotion. Oh, I'm so sorry, my friend. Hopefully it goes away soon. I was reading while I was trying to talk, so I almost said goes a well. Goes a well. No, please don't go to the well. By the way, have you ever heard of the doctor? Well, I know a story about a doctor. He traveled to a different town to help out the sick people that were help out the sick people who were there. And he ended up falling into a well and he got trapped. And everyone who heard about it were just like, well, that's too bad. And I asked them, I was like, why aren't you sad about this? I mean, like, he fell in the well. That's not good. And they were like, well, he should have tended to the sick and let the well alone. That was a big setup for a joke. And I definitely did not steal that joke from a movie I love to watch every Christmas. It's called White Christmas. Have you guys ever heard of the movie White Christmas before? Or have you ever watched it? I mean, it's kind of a Christmas classic, but it's also older, so it might not be as... You did not get the joke? Well, the doctor fell into the well. He should have attended to the sick and left the well, the people who weren't sick, alone. You have heard of it? It's a great movie. My mom and I have a tradition where we will sit and cut out snowflakes and watch it every Christmas season. I have to go over to her house and do that. Make sure we do that this year, because this is going to be my first Christmas not living with my parents. I'm only half an hour away from their house, so I'm still going to get to spend Christmas with them. This is the first Christmas season that I won't be all around my family all the time, which is kind of weird. I'm excited to decorate my house for Christmas, but there's kind of a little bit of that bittersweet feeling of not having the same traditions around that we always did. Okay, so this is kind of gross, but I wanted to show you guys because it's a penguin, but this is my dog's new favorite toy. Can't really see it. It's a penguin dryer ball, and he loves this thing. And he just dropped it next to my feet, and he wants me to throw it, so I'm gonna throw it. Speaking of doggo, what do you guys think? Is it doggo treat time? Because I haven't set up I don't have channel points yet. As soon as I get channel points, that's going to be a thing that I add, is the option to redeem giving my dog a treat. But Max deserves a treat. It's Max treat time. Alrighty, he's a good boy. He is a good boy. Alright, let me go get him a treat. I should just have a bag of treats by my desk. You're so excited. He's right here next to me. Yeah, you gotta stay in the frame, my dude. Lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Lay down. Lay down. Max, lay down. Good boy. Up. Good boy. Shake. Good boy. Other paw. Oh, good boy. And speak. Say hello to the viewers. Good boy. Good boy. And a pet. Pat, pat, pat. His ears are soft. Good boy. Alright, daily doggo dosage. He wishes I would give him more. Look, when channel points are a thing, you'll get as many treats as the viewers give you, okay? And I'm gonna have to make it a little bit on the expensive side so we don't make him, I guess not fat, because he just runs it all off, but spoiled. He can't get too spoiled, because then he'll stop eating his food. He's done that multiple times where he's just like, I don't want my food if it doesn't have treats in it. And I'm like, son, like, I have to have a separate bowl for his treats. Because if he gets, like, scraps or whipped cream or anything like that, if I put it in his food, then he will never eat his food again without it. So, I'm just like, okay, here's your treat bowl, here's your food bowl, and never the twain shall meet. He likes treat time, yeah. Doggo treat. Adorable Floof. Such a cutie. Yes, he is. Love him so much. I do too. You're under my leg, Max. You don't fit. You don't fit in that space, my friend. He's trying to squeeze underneath the desk with my legs there. You love him so much. Yes, he's such a good boy. You will give him so many treats. You will save up the points. Yes. That's why I'm not going to have too many points. Or have it be... I'm going to have it be more points than not, because otherwise... What are you doing? Oh, your ball's under there. I see. He was just going right underneath the desk, and he's taller than the desk is, so... Don't worry, you won't do too much. Alright. I'll have, like, a limit. Like, no more than 3 per stream, probably. 3 or 4 sound good. Because... A, treats are expensive. B, I don't want him to get chubby. Oops. I'm glad I checked because this part has not been traced yet. Three is good. Yeah. I could also do a cooldown for it. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do a cooldown and a limit. Or, yeah, like a cooldown. I'll do a limit per stream, probably. And a cooldown. So it's not just like he gets treats within 5 minutes, but it can be like 15 minutes apart or whatever. Okay. I'm gonna check, make sure I have everything. Oh. I missed a spot. This is why I'm checking. I missed right here. There's so many details. Okay, I think that card's good. I think this card is good. Okay. I think we have successfully retraced... Oh dear. Dog wants fetch. We have successfully retraced my painting. Now, we can turn off the light table. Okay. Put the light table away later. I'm just going to put it on my bed for now. And then we can untape it from the other one. gently take the tape off. What happened to the other one? Oh yeah, you came in while I was still working on this one. Apologies, Zenith. I have not shared with you what happened. In a second, I will show you. I was talking with my hands, which I always do, even when I'm streaming and you can't see it, or I'll put my hands here and start talking with them out here. But I was talking with my hands, and I had my paintbrush in my hand, and I was pointing with the business end of my paintbrush that was full of black paint, and I did that, and I was so sad, because it's pure black pigment. It was not watered down at all. I couldn't unwater it. I couldn't do anything like that. I couldn't reduce how much there was. I couldn't fix it. If I went, oh no is right. If I went, what is the dog barking at? That's not even Max. That's my roommate's dog. I don't know what he is barking at. And now Max is barking because Tobin is barking. He would like to know what's going on. Oh, now we're yelling. Sorry about that. He is a husky after all. Yes, I'm sorry. That that was a little louder than microphone is set up to be able to handle. I don't know what's happening. Okay? I understand, sir. I think I need to go let him see what's going on, and then I will be right back. I'll also grab the salt on my way. Okay. He has something to talk about. He has so many things to talk about. We have a lot to talk about. I understand. Hi, Tobin. So what are you barking at? Legitimately, what are you barking? Max, leave it. Not your food. No. Okay. So what was the commotion about, my friends? What was the barking for? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Tobin, go on out. Max, come in. Switch places. Thank you, dogs. Good boys. All right. There's nothing to bark at. Why are you barking? Chaos floof. He really is a chaos floof. There was nothing. There was absolutely nothing. I don't know why they were barking. It's like when cats will stare at nothing, sometimes dogs will bark at nothing. And I don't know why. To bark, that's why. Exactly. He barked so he could bark. Okay. Goodbye, painting. Hello, painting. They wanted to be heard. They did. They wanted to be heard. Okay. How do I do this? Painting 2.0. Exactly. So yeah, Zenith, what I was trying to say before I got interrupted. Glares accusingly at dog. Dog looks back innocently. Max, leave it. That's salt. You don't want salt. What I was trying to say was that we tried thinking of many different ways to fix it, and it just, none of them would have worked. So that's why I'm redoing the painting. Okay, The innocent look is a classic. It really is. Anyone who says that dogs do not understand human speech have never met a husky. I swear, he knows. He knows exactly what's going on. And he knows how to get his way as well. I'm nervous about the painting because I know, rest in peace painting version 1. I'm nervous about taping it because when I got it up, when I got it out today, it was not going well. Also, I need new water. I'm gonna get a rag again. Let me see. I'm gonna get a rag. Sorry. This last time I'm leaving. I promise. I can't promise that. I'm not sure, actually. Hello, dog. Excuse me. Excuse me. Come on, run. Bounce and run. Rag. Rag. I'm ready. You are my puppy dog. Tobin, what are you doing? Tobin, go on out. Tobin, out, please. Good boy. No, all the way. Good boy. Good boy. I'm back. Max is streaming now. I mean, yeah, honestly. He's look at me. Look at me. I am the streamer now. Error has occurred with the output. Everything's looking good on this end, so it must be that I ran out of space for my recording, which is fine. I don't even want the recording. Okay. I didn't get enough water. Wow. You want a Max stream? What would Max stream? What would he even stream? Wouldn't be a Call of Duty stream, it would be a Call of the Wild stream. His toys and which are the best ones. Funny thing is, he only has like 3 toys, and he plays with many more than 3 toys. Fingernails, please. Fingernails, thank you. So nervous about taping this. Okay. Because every time I try to stretch it, it doesn't work. And what are the best things to make toys? Truly, you'd be a better streamer than I would, probably. He'd have so much to talk about. He would really talk. He'd just be like... He doesn't just bark, he yells at me. He will just be like, Mother, I do not approve. Okay. Tape time. Okay, I saw somewhere... I looked up a video earlier, actually. Maybe I'm making a mistake by trying to tape it when it's still wet. I don't know. Streaming is for me. My attention is for... No streaming for you. Your attention is for me and me only. Truly. But he doesn't just talk to me. He yells at me. Like, he'll come up to me and he'll look straight in my face, and it's like howling, but it's not howling. It's screaming. It's yelling. He's yelling at me. He just walks up with his little mouth and he's like, ooh, right at me. And I'm like, dog, what? What is wrong with you? He's like, you're not giving me what I want. Sometimes he'll yell at me when I have a treat in my hand and he thinks it should be his. Or when I'm having food and he thinks it should be his. Sometimes he will yell at me when other people leave or when other people are coming. Sometimes he will yell at me at the dog park, or when other people are excited, he'll come and yell at me. He just likes to yell. Just likes to yell at me. And I like it when he yells at me. He's honestly so cute when he yells. But it is funny, because it's not just like random barking, it's communication, and for me, under no uncertain terms. Okay. He's always cute. He really is. He's never not cute. I'll be honest. Which is why he gets away with being how he is. In fact, have I ever told you guys the story of how I got Max? I love telling this story, so I can never remember who I've told the story to and who I haven't told the story to. Have you guys heard the story of how I got Max? No, you have not? Oh. Well, when I was a little girl, yes, it starts that long ago, I was in about the 4th grade, I think, and, sorry, I'm focused as well as trying to tell a story. We had a dog named Coco. He was a chocolate lab pit bull mix, which is quite the mix. 100% energy and 100% strength. They are so incredibly block-headed. They're adorable. And he was so cute. But he was 1,000,000% energy and 1,000,000% strength. And as we were, as a family, my sister was a baby. I was 10. My mom was having to take care of my sister. My dad didn't have enough time to help around the house as much as would be needed to help take care of a dog. So, and he was strong. This dog was so strong and so excitable. So when there was no one around, he was okay. He was pretty good. But as soon as there were people, he would just charge them on his leash. And he was so strong, he could just drag my mom right behind him. So we tried many different things, but we just were not able to take care of him in the way that we knew he needed. And he wasn't getting the exercise he needed. And so we had to get rid of him ultimately. And that was really, really sad. It was really hard for my mom and my dad because they felt like they'd failed. It was just hard for all of us as a family, but especially for my parents because they felt like they'd failed. And so it was a long time before they were willing to get a dog in. Hi Zip, how are you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming to my stream. I'm telling the story of how I got my dog. I'm glad you're doing well, Zip. But, so we couldn't take care of the dog. We had to get rid of him. And my parents did not want another dog for a long time. Many, many years later, when I was like late teens, early 20s even. Not early 20s, but late teens. My dad started feeling like he wanted a dog. I was the first person to say that I wanted a dog, but I was also the one who was impacted by not being able to take care of Coco the most. Coco, the other dog. So I was like, yeah, I want a dog. And then my dad was like, okay, yeah, I want a dog. And then years upon years upon years later, my mom felt like she wanted a dog as well. And so you're watching me, Ellie, and Ari right now? Oh gosh. Well, thanks for stopping by and supporting all of us. That's awesome. But yeah, that is quite a few people. I don't know what I'm doing, but I like it. Oh man, I'm gonna have to vacuum my room later. It's fine. I'll have one painting, please. Lightly salted. That's not lightly salted. That is heavily salted. I might have overdone it on the salt, honestly. Looks kind of like the night sky. It does. I like it. But yeah, anyways. So my mom was finally like, I want to get a dog. So I was, I think, 19 at the time, and I was like, I want this dog to be my dog. Like, can I get a dog? Because I'm an adult now. I want a dog. And my mom was like, okay, but since I was still living with my family, it needed to be a dog that the whole family could take care of, and that would fit well with our lifestyle. So we did a lot of research, and my mom and I especially sat down and talked a lot about what a dog would look like that we could have, because we didn't want to make the same mistake twice and not be able to take care of a dog. I mean, we gave that dog to a good home that we thought would be able to take care of him. We did not want to send him back to the shelter, because shelters euthanize pit bulls a lot, and we just couldn't bear the thought of it. But so my mom and I sat down, we did a lot of research. We kind of decided what would be good in a dog for our family. For me, that would live with us at my parents' house. Nothing too big, definitely not a puppy. Nothing with too high of energy, nothing that was super hairy, like nothing that sheds a lot. You're gonna go now, it's very late. Alright, bye Zip, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate you coming over. So yeah, nothing that needed too much exercise, because we're not a super duper active family. We're not like, let's go run 5 miles. We'll take hikes and stuff like that, but not avidly. We couldn't have a dog that had a high prey drive because we had cats. So we just set a lot of good guidelines for the kind of dog to get. And the kind of dog that my mom was thinking of that she would love is a poodle, some sort of doodle dog. And they're cute, but they're not my favorite. Yeah, we have kitties. They're so cute. Poodles are adorable, but they're not my favorite sort of dog. I love dogs that look a little bit more like wolves. My favorite dog is a husky. But, you know, huskies are super needy. They have high prey drive, high energy, very high in shedding. You know, basically number 1 on the cannot buy list. And I was steel to that fact. My second favorite dog is the German Shepherd, and that also was number 2 on the cannot buy list. So I was sort of steel to the fact. And so I was going around to lots of different shelters week by week, and just trying to meet dogs and see if I could find a dog that would be a good fit for our family. And one of these times, my mom was with me. And here's where it gets fun. So my mom, she's the one who was the most set on our guidelines, because it's her who takes care of the house mostly, right? So she's the one who was the most adamant on no husky. Nothing like that. She's also the one who saw this noodle right here that I'm petting and said, why don't we get him out and just meet him? And I said, Mom, you know me. You know the second that I actually let myself look at this dog and meet him and consider him for a dog, I'm going to fall in love with him. Like, I had walked by, like, blinders on. Like, I'm not looking. I'm not looking at this dog. I'm not paying attention. I wasn't going to let myself even get attached to him. But my mom's the one who suggested it against her own rules. So we got him out, and of course, I fell in love with him immediately. And he fell in love with me. Also, that's kind of what sold my mom, honestly. There were other people at the shelter, and it was a double-sided kennel, so there's like the kennels and then two walkways on either side. So I was on one side, and a group of people came on the other side. They called him over, and they were, giving him attention, wanting to say hi. And so he left me, he went over, said hi, and came immediately back. Wasn't even very long. And that's kind of what sold my mom. And then everything else just fell together. My dad liked the dog, my sister liked the dog, and she was scared of big dogs, so that was wild. Trying to see if I can get some of the salt off so I can keep painting. Aha. He's like, you're better than them. I know. He chose me. All those stories about dogs choosing the owners, not the other way around? He chose me. I didn't choose him. My mom helped. My mom helped him choose me. But yeah, he chose me. And he did not fit our guidelines at all. He was 10 months old, so still technically a puppy. He was, he is very big, very energetic, very loud. He does chase the cats. We kept them separate because he would chase them. This darn tape will not stay put. It insists on being the way it is and bubbling. I don't understand why. There's so much salt. I'm very salty today. I don't really feel comfortable starting the rest of this while the salt's still on here. So we'll probably wrap it up for today, but I'll finish my story first. But yeah, Max did not fit any of our guidelines, but he was exactly the kind of dog I wanted. Sweet, kind, loves kids, loves people, but will still be protective. Super just caring and comforting. He hates it when I cry. I think it might work better with more salt. Honey, there is so much salt here. There is so much salt here. I don't think it could fit more salt. Once it dries, I'll brush it off and I'll see how it is. And then tomorrow we can start looking at, not tomorrow, I'm not going to stream tomorrow. Monday we can start looking, not Monday, I meet with my friend. Tuesday we can start looking at, this. But yeah, Max is exactly the kind of dog I wanted, so I'm very happy about it. You would do the same thing. What thing is that? I had multiple conversation topics, so I'm not sure which one I was on when you made that comment. Drink my water. Hi, Fanny! I will drink my water. Thank you for the hydrate. Ah! Stop. I need to stop talking before I drink, because, wow, that was... Alright. I have water in me and water on my shirt. Hi, Sanity! All my friends are here. You were talking about how much you missed. Yeah, you were. You were talking about Fanny and how much you missed her. You guys all just showed up, so I kind of want to keep streaming, but, this needs to dry, and then I need to brush off all the salt. Maybe I can do a little bit on here if I just get the salt off. So for all of you guys who are just showing up and were here yesterday and are wondering why we haven't made any progress since yesterday, let me tell you our sad story of woe. We had a bit of an interesting happenstance earlier. I was telling a story, like I do. I'm not telling a story, but I was talking like I do. And I was describing things with my paintbrush. And I took the business end of my paintbrush and I was pointing. And I did that. With my fully loaded paintbrush full of thick black paint. I did that. And I was very sad about it. I was very sad, and we thought about everything we could do to fix it, and we could not. We could not fix it. There was nothing we could do to fix it. It was just because the hand, even if it was a dark skin tone, it still wouldn't work. It would still show this, and then this part's supposed to be white, and white out marker, putting a new piece of paper over it, it would all look weird. So we ended up cracking out the light table and making another one. And then Penguin suggested putting salt on it, so we put some salt on it. And now let's see if we can manage to keep the salt off of this part enough that we can do a little more painting, just for a little while. Maybe half an hour more or so, since we just had a whole bunch of friends show up. RIP, what does that mean? You're not smart with acronyms. It means rest in peace. Yeah, it's sort of like saying like, oh man, that sucks, but in three letters. You still smell like toilet, but not with your hands. I'm sorry. You admire the dedication. Thank you, Fanny. It was a moment that we had to get over. I had to get over. You guys were just sitting here, but it was definitely a moment because right after I did that, my dog threw up on the carpet, and I was very sad. I was so sad about it. Hi. Also, Max is here. He had a treat. He's a good boy. Yeah, Max threw up on the carpet. But later he got a treat, so he's all good. And I cleaned the carpet, so it's all good. But It was just a minute of like everything. You fell asleep, you're awake now. You're fine, Zenith. Fall asleep if you need to. You're sick and it's late where you're at. Feel free to fall asleep. My stream is good to fall asleep to, I say. Can't stay since your family's calling you, but you hope we have a lovely time. Bye, Fanny. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Stream is great to fall asleep to. It's relaxing. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I like to have since I'm an evening streamer and lots of people are ahead in time zones from me. So yeah, it's really nice to do. Max, no thank you, sir. He's just aggressively booping the door. Okay, say no thank you, Max. Max, lay down. Max, lay down. He still got his treats. Yes, he did. It really is zen. Aw, thank you. Appreciate it. Max, I told you to lay down. Lay down. I can see you, Max. I'm not looking at you, but I can see you. Peripheral vision is a thing. Lay down. Good boy. Good boy, Max. Good lay down. Yeah, Max lay down. Yeah. You fell asleep to it yesterday? Yes. It's a very, very relaxing vibe. I have such soft music. One day I'll be able to stream gaming and I'll be a little bit more animated maybe. But I also really love the feeling of just taking it easy. Even I needed this relaxing stream today because I was feeling pretty stressed out before I started streaming. I debated not streaming, but I was able to make myself stream, which was nice. I'm glad I was able to do that. Because sometimes it's really hard to make yourself do something when you're feeling down. It's not dry yet, I'm sorry to say. It's not even close. It probably will not be dry today. We will have to do the reveal tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Tuesday. Guys, only 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks. Until we can start streaming Christmas stuff. I don't have a ton of money this year, so I'm going to be making Christmas presents for all my family. And I'm going to do it on stream because it's crafty and fun, and my family does not watch my streams, so it can be nice and secrety. My family doesn't watch my streams to my knowledge. I mean, my mom doesn't even know what Twitch is, really. We're streaming. I had to explain to her what it was. Your shoulder hurts after sleeping funny on it? I'm sorry. Make a penguin. Penguins are festive. Yes, I honestly probably will. That'd be cool. Maybe I could design some stickers and make stickers to put in stockings. That would be cool, I think. That could be really cool. Possibly. Making presents is fun, yes. Penguin in a sweater? Yes, that would be so cute. Oh, come on, I need this one. Where? Oh, it's here. can make a festive frog? I could. We should make a list of festive things that I could do. That would be fun. And then festive, non-copyright Christmas music. I wonder if they have any on Epidemic Sound. I've been using Epidemic Sound because it's like a subscription fee for music that's royalty free. So it's nice to not have to worry about like getting copyright striked or anything. Copyright strike, whatever, however you the good grammar that. Wow, that was English. Cat with a Santa hat, that would be so cute. Okay, I gotta write these down, guys. I have a notepad around here somewhere. Okay, found a notepad. Have acquired notepad. We can write it in red for Christmas. So we have, I should title this Festive Art Ideas. Penguin in a sweater. Festive frog. Cat in the Santa hat. Close your eyes for a second and dreamed about brushing hair. Festive Max. Oh my gosh. Festive Max. That would be so cute. My dad would love that. Can't remember. Is it Vane who likes dragons? Vane loves dragons. As do I, actually. Vane and I like to talk about dragons sometimes. Penguins and sweaters are so cute. Yes. Your hamster is up? Aw. Hamster. Hello, hamster. Hi, Hammy. Okay. Gonna do his crown, and it's gonna be great. Gonna make him have a crown, and it's gonna be painted. And we're gonna stay inside the lights. We should definitely do a festive dragon. That just came out of nowhere. It came out of my head, but we should definitely do a Christmas dragon. Christmas dragon. Like a... Oh, it'd be so cool to have a dragon with like candy cane horns. But candy cane patterned horns, not shaped horns. Like dragon shaped horns, but candy cane pattern. That'd be so cool. I don't know why I'm sticking my tongue out while I'm working on this. I don't normally do that. But I'm trying to be extra persnickety and careful, I guess. Hey guys, aren't you proud of me? I'm starting from the left and working towards the right. Instead of working on the right and going towards the left. That'd be really cool, yes. He got peanut puff, aww. Woohoo! Yay! I know. I'm so proud of me. Also gonna make this line a bit thicker. Because these lines are much thicker than the rest of the lines on the blank card. Sometimes I catch myself not breathing while I'm painting, which makes talking during painting kind of hard because you kind of need to breathe to talk. It's like I don't even want that little bit of movement from my chest rising and falling to influence the to mess up the painting process. Okay, start from this side, my friend. You think you have the exact paintbrushes, or at least something really similar? Cool. I picked these up at Joann's when I got my ink set. Don't know why, because I already have lots of paintbrushes, but you know, more. Your hamster walked into your hands. He's never done that before. Aw, that's so cute. I'm glad he walked into your hands. I'm very excited, guys. It's only like there's fewer than 20 followers left until I can have the channel point rewards for feeding Max. You tried to feed him broccoli, but he just dropped it and was like, no, not for me. Aw. But yeah, I think it's... Oh, I forgot something. The excitement is real. It is, because, it's 50 followers. He's getting picky because he's spoiled. Aw, spoiled baby. It's 50 followers to become an affiliate. And that's when you can use the channel point rewards. And I have, when I looked earlier today, I think I had like 32, 33, something like that. And I got 2 more followers today. So it's like, I think 16 or 17, like 15 or 16 followers left until I can be an affiliate and have channel points and emojis and subscriptions and all sorts of fun stuff. I'm very excited. Plus a little bit of income from this, which is awesome. I never expected to receive an income from streaming, but or at least not for a long time, but with Ellie's support and his raids, it's happened very fast. Which is awesome. I'm happy about it. But yeah. fine detail work I'm trying to do right here. I'm gonna keep working on this painting, but I'm also getting kind of hungry. I know I normally end stream later, but I've got food on my mind. I'm thinking I might just finish the black of this one and then save this one for Tuesday. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how much I can get done. Pizza sounds good right now. It does. It really does. You give him too big of a peanut puff, it sticks out of his mouth, and it's so cute. Aww. It sounds super cute. Hugo found his ball again. And he plays catch with himself. He's so cute that way. He'll like let go and then try to catch it again. And he is so cute when he does that. I like my Max dog. He's a good boy. Why did my music turn off? Hello? La música. Is having issues. There we go. Music's back. Sorry about that, guys. It's a peanut butter flavored baby puff. He loves puffs and peanut butter, so when you combine them, he goes crazy. Aw, so sweet. That's adorable. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna let this dry overnight before getting the salt off, because if I try to get the salt off when it's not completely dry, then it's gonna smear all over. You can kind of see how it's already done it a little bit elsewhere, and I don't want this painting to end up like my last one. Especially since I'm actually further on it than I was with the other one now. Kind of just you and me. Think everyone else has gone to bed? Probably. Something like that. At least everyone's sleepy. And that's fine. It is a later stream, so I get it. Just fine. But thank you for being here, Penguin. And when you need to go to bed too, you just go ahead and go. There are a few. There are some people here, but probably lots of lurkers. It's almost 10 over here. Wow. Where's the time gone? I don't know. So many dishes, but you're here too. Yay, sanity! I figured someone was lurking. Or I figured 5 people are lurking because I have 6 viewers. So someone has to be lurking, right? You get those dishes done, Sanity. You clean those dishes. Not right now, Max. Give me just a few minutes, okay? Okay, buddy? So many dots. All the way around. There we go. Max, just wait a bit. I know, right? We're so close, Max. We really are. Genuinely, we are very close to being done. And I will free you. I will release you from your prison of my room, which you spend 90% of the day in anyways. I will release you from your cage. Max, this isn't as bad as when I'm working and you have to spend 7 hours in your crate, my dude. Legitimately. You're gonna be fine. You and Fanny's whispers are so wholesome. It's amazing. Back and forth about how amazing you guys are. You guys are just wholesome everywhere you go. It's that way in my chat, it's that way in Ellie's chat. It's just amazing. You guys are just super wholesome all the time. Max, lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Good boy, lay down. Won't be too much longer, my baby. Here, I should change. Excuse me, should change my reference photos. Every once in a while, Fanny sends you a drawing that she did, which is also amazing. Fanny's drawings are the best. I love them so much. They always make me happy. Why did my music turn off again? Is the world trying to tell me to stop streaming? But I'm not ready to stop streaming. Which is awesome, because when I started, I didn't want to start. So I'm really glad that I don't want to stop now. It means my mood's improved, that you guys have helped me get past a hard moment, even though it was tricksy, especially with having to redo an entire painting. But I'm excited about the salt. It's going to be cool to see. The music hates me, it really does. Today, Fanny drew Ellie with a deadbeat dad expression. And oh, I saw that one. She posted it on Discord, on multiple of the Discords that we're on together, actually. And I saw it, and each time I'm like, that's so cool. It was so funny. I loved it so much. And the way she did the lettering, it looked like it could be a TV show, The Gremlins. And it made me feel kind of special that some of my, something from my stream made it to an art piece. Because we were talking about that in my stream, right? The music, yeah, the music and the Max and the... What is happening? Well, that one works. Alright. Looked like you too, but without the skirt and leggings instead. Nice. That's awesome. Fanny's so good at drawing. It's really awesome. Well, did I know who the other person was? Because of the context, because you guys were talking about the backpacks on my stream, I knew it was you and Fanny. I figured it was you and Fanny. Fanny is amazing. She really is. She's amazing at everything and is very kind and caring, so helpful, and always makes you laugh and smile. Same. She also does the same for me. Very helpful when things are hard. You and Fanny are the bestest of friends. Aww. So glad. Alright. I think that's all I can do without getting my hand in the, in here. Because I do need to put my hand down before when I'm drawing, so having it on the salt won't exactly work very well. You always looked up to her before you got close. You thought she was so cool and amazing. She really is. Very, very cool. Very, very amazing. Okay. That is going to be all that I do today. I'm excited to keep going tomorrow. I am very encouraged about how it's turning out, especially after the kerfuffles of art piece number 1, rest in peace, Pear, Mark 1. Yeah, my dog knows that I'm wrapping up stream. He just got up and he's like right next to me. But, alright, that's gonna wrap it up from me. Let us find someone we can raid. Oh, Ari is streaming right now. Alright, we will raid Ari. Ari is not family friendly, but he is a really cool guy, and I'd love to give him some support. So if you are not comfortable with things that are not family friendly, I would say don't join the raid. But other than that, we will do that raid as soon as I say my goodbyes. He's playing a game called Garden Story, which looks super duper cute. I can't see much of it, but it just looks really cute. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Maybe this one will look better. Yes, I hope so. I'm excited. I love how clean this one looks. And I'm excited to make this one look equally clean. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys coming over and supporting me and chatting with me and just being awesome, amazing people and great friends. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, wonderful day if you're daytime, wonderful night if you're nighttime, wonderful afternoon if you're in the afternoon, and if it's the middle of the night, go to sleep. Alright, let us start this raid right now. Start raid. Raiding. Alright, here we go. We're going to raid. Goodbye.